So there's where the clock is running. Okay, so these were the types of clocks we had back then in 1640. It's very simple, no cuckoo, no music, no nothing. Right? And also for the fact that it's with just one hand, sometimes you do have to do a little bit of guessing to know the actual time. But then I believe if you look at it very well, you should be able to read and know what time it is, right? Well, maybe you can help me tell me what time we have. 2:15. I would say 2:15. Right. This is 2 here. And the dot here will have been 2:30. But look, it's just in between the dot and the 2. So it is 2:15. Got it? Good. But then after some time, in 1720, they come up with something like this one here. This time around with a painted face, with 2 hands, 2 metal weights, a pendulum, and then inside we have mechanical movements, which are made.
2:15. So now you can get a nice view of the hill, the one that I worry about. So the little shed that houses the goats up there now was where they used to hang the people. The little chapel here, this is the one that was built in 1148, and it was actually built and called St Oswald's Chapel. St Oswald was a British saint from Northumbria, and it's the oldest original chapel in the Black Forest, never damaged in any of the wars, and there have been a lot over the centuries. So it is original, but it's not really used anymore. They keep it mainly locked as well. It's only used very occasionally for weddings or christenings, and they do have a Christmas service in there for the local people that live in the area, but that's it. So, and there is another little chapel at the side of the road. I was obviously talking about them earlier, just coming up here on our right. And another reason, not only because of people not being able to get to the bigger towns and cities during the winter, you couldn't dig a grave. When you think about it, if the ground froze, so if somebody passed away in the family, in these little chapels they've got a floor space, and they would pop the coffins underneath the floor space until such time they could dig a grave. So they really had to think of everything, and they had to make sure they were well stocked with food and everything. We're just looking at the National Railway, and Tidsey is the highest point. Okay, where are they living in the woods? Didn't even know there was a road there. It shows how much I look. Nobody's ever turned there before. So, yeah, so it's the highest point up at Tidsey that the German National Railway goes. There's nowhere higher in Germany, albeit there are private railways and ski railways, but they're not owned by Deutsche Bahn. Now, we will come down here and we'll see a station. Luckily, the station's not used anymore, because when you see it, I mean, when you got off the train here, where would you go? You know, it's just in the middle of nowhere. But this station is quite lovely. It's got the old station master's house, which is lived in still. Then you've got the old engine shed that would have been when it would have been steam. And then the last building is an old inn, an old hotel. They've been doing it up for years. I'm glad they're taking care of it, because we wouldn't want it going to rubble. But yeah, look, now if you got off the train here, here's the station. Where would you go? Hiking, that's it. Because there's nothing around. So there you go, Station Master's house, engine shed, and the hotel. Now if you look on the engine shed and the old hotel, you will see the word Hirschsprung. Hirsch is German for stag, the male deer, and Sprung is sprung, spring, leap. We call it the stag's leap. Now those of you on the left, you will see it better than those of you on the right. So like I said on the way here, be friendly. You know, you've got the whole cruise. If you get a nice picture, share it with the people on the right, because they might be on the side of the road